is 9 News.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Vanessa O'Hanlon. A statewide fire ban has been issued for Victoria, ACT and across parts of New South Wales. Emergency services are warning that it could be the worst conditions of the season so far, with temperatures tipping over 40 degrees in some parts and winds reaching 65 kilometres an hour. Residents are being encouraged to maintain their response plans whilst health departments have issued heat-related illness warnings, especially for children and the elderly. The brother of the man accused of killing 5 people when he allegedly drove a car through Melbourne's Bourke Street shopping mall has shared his remorse over the tragedy. Angelo Gargasoulis took to Facebook to share his condolences with the families affected, saying no one could have predicted what happened. Jimmy Gargasoulis is also accused of knifing his brother the morning of the incident. Police are investigating after the bodies of a woman and a young child were found at a home in Pascoval in Melbourne's north. The bodies of the 39-year-old woman and 3-year-old girl were discovered at the address just before 6 last night. Officers aren't commenting as to the cause of death, but say they're not searching for anyone else. A man has been shot overnight in Sydney's southwest. Police responded to reports of shots being fired in Shetland Road in Blairmount. On arrival, they found no victim but did find blood on the road. The man in his 20s later arrived at Campbellton Hospital. He was treated and stabilised before being transferred to Liverpool Hospital. In breaking news, a US soldier has been killed in a fierce firefight with Al-Qaeda militants in Yemen. The commando's death becoming the first combat casualty of the Trump administration. An estimated 14 Al-Qaeda firefighters and several civilians were also killed. Taking a look at the weather around the country, a partly cloudy day for Brisbane, 31. Storms and heavy rain possible for Perth, 23 degrees. And of course, expecting a shower or two in Darwin, a top of 33 degrees. Coming up this morning, why Anthony Mundine says he'll refuse to stand for the national anthem. Hollywood prepares to honour its A-listers as the star-studded SAG Awards. And a police chase of a different kind in the US.
Theme park panic. Why are rides still breaking down?
Are your rides safe?
In a 9 News major exclusive, Andrew Lofthouse goes behind the scenes at Gold Coast theme parks. Unprecedented access, no question off limits.
Can you guarantee that people aren't going to be hurt?
9 News tonight.
Now let's take a look at the front pages for today. Advance Australia chair leads Sydney's Daily Telegraph. Boxer Anthony Mundine refuses to stand up for the national anthem against bitter rival Danny Green ahead of his blockbuster fight this Friday, claiming the song is racist and disrespectful. And in Hobart, the Mercury says Blackmans Bay residents are calling for an urgent upgrade to a popular cliff-top walking area after the death of a 17-year-old girl. A reminder of our top stories this morning. Fire warning, total fire bans in place in Victoria, New South Wales and the ACT as the mercury heats up. A man charged over an alleged road rage attack on the Gold Coast. And a man has turned up to hospital after he was shot in Sydney's southwest. Now to a health alert this morning, with medical authorities concerned over a new strain of meningococcal disease. The government's free immunisation program does not include protection against the aggressive new W strain, which is now more widespread than the B and C strains. The Chief Health Officer has set up a special unit in the Federal Health Department to coordinate a national response. Catch me if you can. That was the message these 2 miniature horses had for police in the US. The duo escaping from their stable in Indiana and leading officials on a slow speed chase down major roads. But good news, the mini animals were eventually rounded up safely. Time to check in now with Carl and Lisa. What's coming up this morning on Today?
I'm not sure, Vanessa.
Yeah, he's looking at the Big Mac ads.
Do you know that they're doing a Down Under Big Mac? And I didn't know about it.
The news is over to the left on that website,
Big
Carl.
Mac flipped over.
It is a bit.
Anyway.
Actually looks quite good.
It is a busy day, Vanessa. Thank you, with special coverage of the extreme heat set to hit several states.
And we'll be talking to our doctor about the meningococcal alert that's been issued this morning.
We have some good news. If you have trouble sleeping... The show's really boring.
First day back. And Stevie is celebrating love, meeting some beautiful couples hoping to get married this week. And the first one today will leave you absolutely speechless. It is beautiful.
It's awesome. And 3 big cash calls as well, Vanessa. We'll see you very soon. Nice to see you.
Thanks, Carl, and good luck this morning. Still to come this morning, all of the day's sports news, including Swiss star Roger Federer soars into the Grand Slam stratosphere with a win at the Australian Open. Plus, why Mitchell Starc believes Australia can win without 3 of their biggest stars. And Adelaide and Wellington swelter through at stalemate at Coopers Stadium. Stay with us on Nine's Early Edition. All the weather details are coming up after the break. Taking a look at today's weather around the country, and it's a very hot start to the school year. Perth heading for a top of 23, heavy rain. Darwin, possible storm, a top of 33 degrees. For Brisbane tomorrow, we're expecting a top of 32 degrees, and it's another hot day in Canberra, 35 degrees. Carl and Lisa are up next with the Today Show.